Welcome back to RimWorld. JC here. And... oh, they finally planted the Granland. Not the Granland tree. The Yanina tree. The Granland tree is something different. Not doing that. Just a pain in the ass more than anything else. You finish it? You done? You done? You done? Yeah. Oh yeah. Growing zone. I no longer need that growing zone. Though the one that you can plant, it's a bit of a thick trunked one. The natural one. Don't mind the bear. It's doing what it does naturally. The natural one, which I can't replant or move like I can with most of the other trees. This little thin, spindly little thing. R1 is earthy. I don't know. Making shit up here. But we'll need to move all of that a little lot. I'll have to figure out what I want to do with the area. But first of all, it's not ritual, it is miscellaneous. Medical emergency. Oh, health. Oh, once again, only just. Neko, you really need to get to meditating. We need those extra skills. Because we'd never have a problem with this ever again. Can be treated. Please tend it properly. With a high score to guarantee this person's survival. Good. You guaranteed this person's survival. Just. Inspired surgery. Yeah, well, you can't inspire surgery the plague. You can, if it was, you know, an arm and an infection. You could just lop the arm off. It's a bit brutal, but it can be done. If necessary, should be done. Oh no, we're gonna need a shit storage area. Hold on, peeps. I got this. Yep, this is where you dump the shit that you've dumped into another container. Clear all. Waste. Sludge. Fecal sludge, yep. And yes, we're going to be storing it for a very long time until we can process it properly and turn it into fertilizer. Holy shit. Got some carrots! Yes! And some potatoes! That person... oh, that person's leaving! Look, I can reclaim my kitchen. Should really have a floor, though. And in this case, seeing as we've got a fair amount of it, I am gonna give it that in green marble. Why do this to me? Why? You know what? There. We're just gonna go with. I don't want it there. That's fine. Doing those two, that's fine. Can have a bit of marble. Bit of de marble. Yeah, that's it. Harvest the rest. Remember to plant them, otherwise these guys don't get the bonus. It's not much of a bonus, but it is something. Better than nothing. Okay. We're going to get some potatoes coming in as well, which is nice. Deconstruct that. There we go. We've got we're actually not sleeping on the dirt anymore. I'm actually doing the right thing. Just move the shit. You. Good. Right, and then plant this, and then this should be thrown in the hole there. You can see how this is going to work eventually. They harvest, and then it gets dumped into here. Eventually. You know, when they get around to it. You know, they've got to get around to it first. Okay, the primitive kiln doesn't give a damn about the temperature. Oh, combat supplier from CJ Fabrications. Oh, they're obviously keeping an eye on us. You not walk into the middle of my corner. Do I have a trade spot mod? Do I have it? Misc. Trading spot. Trading spot. Hey, you guys. Come down here. Sorry, somebody will build it and then they'll come down there. Okay, Neko. Come and trade. I'm sorry. Yes, because that's definitely the kind of things you should be selling at Tribal Nation. Here, have some stock. And some Psychite tea, because I don't like to use the stuff. And some tequila. I fished it out of the pond. I don't know who threw it in there. It could be secret. If we pull out anything really high-tech, we now know who put it in there. Yep, it's canon now. It's canon for this series. In the night, CJ Fabrications sort of slipped in and just sort of hiked it into the lake, and they're like, they'll fish that up in a little while. Yeah. They've got some like a charged glaive. It's like it's something straight out of 40k, to be perfectly honest here. I'd expect a Grey Knight to be wielding that, stabbing demons and stuff. Probably not that one. That one just looks weird. That one just looks like you're compensating. If the polearm wasn't good enough, the glaive or polearm, if that wasn't good enough with its single blade, look, you've got more blades. Just compensating. Ballista bolt. That. Yeah, that's handy. I think I'll just take the silver, thanks. If it's all the same, I don't think my people even understand what a charged rifle is or that. Other than that it's a glowing pokey stick. This thing, they have no clue about. Any of these. Crossbow, they might understand. These are just glowy pokey sticks. You can imagine they explain it to them. Yes, it's a glowy pokey stick. It hurts more. You poke them, it hurts more. It does. Excellent. Do you want one? No, we can't afford it. You can imagine the report back to headquarters. No, they're still tribal. Don't worry about it. They're still tribal. Nothing important going on here. What it does mean is we can now actually, now the kitchen's been finished. Thank you. Now the kitchen's been finished, we can set up a cooking table. I may move the butchering. Well, eventually I'll need a butchering table rather than a butchering block. But we don't have a butchering table yet. Yeah. What? We got potatoes! That means I can do funky things. If I had like animals or milk, I could do mashed potato. Mashed potato! Yeah. Quality stuff. How about you put the fruit and the vegetables, put the vegetables into storage. All of it into storage. Okay. The difference between the two is the carrots are going to last 32 days. Outside, they're going to last 9. Put the carrots in the hole. Thank you. And we've got a raid. Raid by one very optimistic person. If we can knock them down, they've got some very nice gear that would go very well for our melee people. Although eventually you'd prefer to put them in swords and shields, but oh, we can't even do that. We just nick it off them. It's like, oh, we can go out preemptively, or we're not taking you. There's a health tab on here somewhere, or at least there used to be. Nope, that was a mod. Right, I remember now. You're fine. Of course you're fine. You're a celestial. She doesn't know it. She kind of just thinks it's natural. It's like, oh yeah, I get cut and then it heals. It's fine. I don't need to bandage myself or anything. That's natural. I've always done that. Which everybody else turns around and goes, it's convenient, but it's a bit strange. Okay, you lot. Come with me. In your own times. Good. Right. Melee to the front. You stand off to one side. You come with me. Well, we didn't get the gift. And now we need a dumping spot for bodies. Over here, in this water, this is where we'll dump the bodies. For the time being, until we can cremate them. Like, why are you sticking it over the water? Because they rot faster? Human-like, not colonists. It's a body dump. That's where they stash the bodies, rather than it sitting in our little area. Right, there we go. Perfectly fine. Problem solved. Really wasn't much of a challenge. Just got kited over some water and then... I mean, really, I could have fed them to CJ Fabrications, but you know, that might not have gone down too well. Zen cherry tree. So yes, the garden could very well have some cherry trees in the background. It depends on how I want to put them in. I kind of want them to come in that way. So if I do it like so. Well, I'm not going to get anything out of these trees anymore anyway. That one will survive. Let's turn that on. One of the things is do not put a roof here. I also don't need that plan line or that one. There we go. That's perfect. I can start, you know, planning this area and turning it into a beautiful garden. Oh, that's gonna irk me now. Line it up with the tree, because then I can have my little pond go around the outside and it's a walkway into that. Don't question it. I don't know how a Zen garden's made. I'm just bullshitting it. Let's just have it running. Give them space for another run. I will pause this so I can just... That. There. Perfect. Are we low on food again? Hold on. Right. Up the remaining ground runner then. Higher up it is up the list, the more food it gives. Or rotten. I think sometimes, yes, you can pick up freebies. I mean, sure, it's been chewed a little first, but, you know. What about you? All that in. Eggs? All of them. Oh, they finished their observations. They're heading off. I mean, there's no storage space for the eggs. Foods, raw, animal products, unfertilized eggs. Weirdos. Poor thing's gonna bleed out. Ah, oh, you could have at least finished the poor thing off. There you go. Put it out of its misery, you git. There we go. Look, we now have a proper kitchen. We have a proper kitchen. We can make all kinds of things. Look, mashed potato and pumpkin fritters. Means I need flour. Do I have access to it yet? Is this the... Yes, this is the good one. It's the one that doesn't need to be ground up. There's two versions. There's this one, and then there's the one that comes from Medieval Expanded. Oh, is it Medieval Overhaul? Wherever this thing came from. Medieval Overhaul. And normally you'd have to grind it up. But I got rid of that version. Okay, let's have some wheat then. Potatoes, wheat, and then whatever. Cool. Go. We can put down the... I have like 2 little rings of it. Space is already occupied. Oh, must be placed on unraked gravel. Right, well we have a problem. Because I can't... We don't have that material. So it looks like we're going to have to set up a little bit earlier than what I was hoping to do. Got some silver, so that'll have to do for now. Right. Make a colony. We are here. We need mountainous terrain, large hills, flat, mountainous, very close by. Is it just mountainous? Yes, I think it is, because it's the modifier here. I think it matters where it is. There, 0.25. Okay, so we can just have them. Really doesn't look mountainous to me, but you know, maybe that's just pockets inside a mountain. I don't know. See that? That looks like rocks. That does not. Definitely mountainous. There we go. And it's not very far away because I have to walk with our products. You see? So, settle there. Could you... Yeah, it's going to take like 20 hours to reach there. So it's nice that it's close by. We can get our stuff back nice and quick. Yep. I mean, if we wanted to, we could also turn it into a logging area. That's more to do with the fact that it's a temperate forest. So if we wanted animals, we could get animals here relatively easily. That is one way. You can set up an animal area where they make animals. You then tithe them to yourself and then kill them for their pelts that you then have to tan. It's a far better way of doing it. Doesn't require this mod. It requires a different one. Right. Settle it. There you go, for free. Just the way I set up the way I set this up. We have Expansionist, your first settlement is free. Once per year, starting after your first year, the cost to create a new settlement is reduced by 50%. And egalitarian. Yep. There's one more thing I can do. I can't remember where it is. Overview. There we go. Select a trait. We'll go with mercantile, which means every 3 to 5 days I'll receive a caravan from my own faction. Road builders is nice for when I have to build something quite far away. Well, for the time being, I'll leave that off. So the garden's going to have to wait. Okay, there's just going to be a raked section in the middle of here. So what I can basically do is set that up as a... set this up as a massive meditation area. Wish you could sort of like set it up as a meditation zone. You just say, look, this is a meditation zone, and then you don't have to have these just there, ruining what's going to be a nice, pretty... Ooh, could have a spiral instead of 2 rings. Could have a spiral, or you know, I could rake it however I want to rake it, but the problem is I can't put the gravel down in the first place because I don't have the base stones, because this place only comes with green marble. And the mod doesn't support green marble, funnily enough. It's basically just going to be an awful lot of gravel. Well, that's a pillar. There we go. We can at least get the initial section, and the rest of it can be... I'll put a normal path in there. There you go. Half up to there. Oh, once again, we don't have the materials, so no point really. Am I run out of wood? No, they just don't want to do it. Oh, it's because they're busy doing other things at the moment. Don't worry about it. Zoom. Yeah, we get some super speed. Gutworms. Gutworms take forever, and the worst thing is, increases our food demand. Game, stop screwing with us. Really? You have bad hygiene, do you? There you go. I'll tell you what, I'll be nice. You can have a shitter next to it as well. Because apparently you're going to be here a while because you're taking forever. And that can lead to problems. Not entirely sure I'm a fan of the green shading on the pathway there, but it's fine. We'll just replace them with something else later on. I don't mind the green over here. Yes, it's static water. It is a very brilliant effect of water that it doesn't move. Likewise, it doesn't freeze either, because it's not real. So while this person carries on with that, I have to worry about the gutworms. So. Alright, well, that will help deal with that. We've got supplies. Got plenty of medicine as well for the time being, so we're alright. The lucky thing is, gutworms don't kill. We are wasting stuff because we haven't made any mud bricks. That's because nobody's bothered to make any. Oh well. Make a start in the garden. There you go. I'll zoom in there. That'll give me something to use as a screenshot. So, on that note, thank you for watching. Until next time, this is JC. Out.